This is my oil bottle for cooking, and because it is very little left, I went to a supermarket and I bought the smallest bottle available. And this was the smallest bottle available in the whole supermarket. Now this much oil is enough for me for 1 week of cooking. Now what I am going to do with this big bottle? It is so heavy and I don't need that much, and I have to carry it all the way on my bicycle. Now you tell me what I am supposed to do. I don't know what to do. Sometimes when my oil gets over and I am passing through some town, I generally go to some vendor at the corner of the city. You know, these street food stalls, they always have oil because they fry many things. So when I am passing on my bicycle, I stop to that stall and I politely ask them, can you please fill me this bottle with oil, please? I have done this till now 6 or 7 times and they are always very happy to help you with little oil. Once one vendor said, if you ask me again in your voice because I like how you ask, I will give you also little food. So I asked him again, can you please fill me this little bottle with oil, please? And he and his wife started laughing there. I think they were smiling. They were very happy because I asked for oil. And they gave me oil and also they gave me little food and they didn't want to take money from me. Oh, this street food stall has given me a very nice idea. Why shouldn't I do some street food? I already have more than extra oil, so now I can deep fry something. I think I have an onion in my cooking set. Maybe I will do some spicy deep fry with this onion. Now let us check what do I have in my cooking pot. I have a clamp. I don't know how you call it. Is this called a clamp? I think this is called clamp to hold the hot pot. I don't know how to call it. Maybe you tell me how. I have 2 onions instead of 1. Oh, I have some ketchup here. This is a silicone bottle. It is made by the company called Xiaomi, who make televisions and smartphones. But you don't know that they also make bottles. I have my spice box. I will need only salt and only some chili. Oh, this is empty. Where is my chili? Did I get chili? Oh, yes, I do have chili and salt. I don't need anything else. I have 2 Japanese knives made in China. These are also made by the company Xiaomi. Why do I have 2? Because it was in sale, 1 plus 1, and there was no option to buy 1. It was very tempting, so I bought 2. I have a gas lighter. Oh, I have to be very careful. I always get scared when I light my gas. I have a gas cylinder, canister you should call it. Cylinder is the big one in the house. And I have this camping stove. And this is a chickpea flour. You can also use white flour, but when you fry, this flour will give a special taste. And this is the pot in which I will deep fry. I am going to mix in this only salt and the chickpeas flour and some red hot chili. You don't have to put the red hot chili. In India, when you buy it at the street vendors, they put lot of other spices in it. They put ajwain, they put coriander, they put, I don't remember, but so many things. But since it is getting deep fried, it will be always tasty. Doesn't matter if you put less things. And when you are on a hike or on a bicycle tour, you want to do the minimum that is possible, and it will be very tasty. You can trust me. Oh, I was talking and I did a mistake. This onion should have been cut from the other side, vertically and not horizontally. I don't remember. I don't know what to do. I will try to cut it anyway, because I am not supposed to dice it. I am supposed to slice it. But if it doesn't come good, I have another onion. So I will slice the onion. I should remove my gloves. Now I have to separate it. each and every piece. Now I have to coat it with the chickpeas flour, but I will not use water, because if I will use water, it will be soft inside. I want it to be crispy. So the trick behind it is there is already water contained inside the onion. So I am going to add some salt to it. Now because of this salt, the water will start coming out from the onions, and then I will put the chickpeas flour. Then I will put the chickpeas flour on it and cover it for some time, so the water will start coming out from the onions, and then we will add the chickpeas flour. Now 10 minutes have passed. They are quite damp. Now I will add some chickpeas flour on it. I will close this box because I don't want to put my damp fingers inside it again. I will mix this. You see, it is sticking to it. So there is enough water around the onion. And I will cover it again for another 10 minutes. Oh, now I have to wash my hands. If I put my hands even little damp inside that chickpeas flour, all that flour will go damp. Now I will have to dry my hand very dry. Now another 10 minutes have passed. So I will put some more flour on it, and this time I will add some chili. And some more flour. And mix it nicely, slowly. Now I will light my gas stove. I will put the pot over it. See that it is clean. I will put my handlebar bag here like a windshield. And now put the oil. I have enough oil today to deep fry, so I will put it somewhere around 1 inch of depth. I still have lot of oil. Maybe also tomorrow I will have to cook something deep fried. But I have to be careful not to eat lot of fried food, otherwise I will become fat. Traditionally, Indians make bhajia with the onion sliced very thin, and they make balls out of it. And then you have to be very expert in frying, because if you fry it on a very high temperature, then the inside of it will remain soft and not taste very good. And if you fry it on very low temperature, then lot of oil will go inside and it will taste very oily. But what I do instead, I cut the onion a bit thick. So instead of making balls, I put single pieces of it, and then I take it out with a strainer. Some pieces get stuck, but still more onion surface is fried with the oil, so they become more crunchy. And you also don't have to be expert in cooking. Oh, now the oil is getting hot. Now I will have to fry it very soon. I will keep this ready here. I have a clamp, I have a spoon, I have a strainer. I don't know with what I am going to put it inside. I will put it with my hand. First I will hold it with a clamp, a single piece, and check if the oil is hot enough. I think it needs to be little more hot. I will wait for 1 minute. The general rule of frying is you heat the oil more than you need and then cool it down, get it to the required temperature. Now I think it is hot enough. I will check once again. It should be like this and it should get brown from both the sides. Once it cools down, it will be more crunchy, but you can taste it like this. You should hear the noise if it is crunchy. You see? It is crunchy. Now I can add the others. I will have to add them in batches. Otherwise the oil will cool down and they will also stick to each other. I have a strainer here. They are nicely getting fried very soon. Nice. I will collect them in the lid. You see, they are quick. They are brown and reddish. That is it. They are ready. They have cooled down a bit and I hope it is crunchy. But how will you know if it is crunchy? Maybe you will see the sound of the crunch. Now I can eat and enjoy it. I forgot the ketchup from the Xiaomi bottle. Can you believe a company like Xiaomi makes bottles for camping? Oh, it came out. I should have opened it upside down. Now I will have to lick it. And here it goes. Otherwise it doesn't open. Even if you press it hard, it will not open. Now I will enjoy my fried onions. Now, how I am going to get rid of this oil? I don't want to throw it in the nature. If I am on the road, sometimes I carry it towards a gas station where there is a special place where you can dispose the oil. But here in nature, what can I do with it? I even don't have anything else to carry the oil. Maybe you have any tips for me. Please let me know. I will hold this and wait here till you tell me. I don't know what to do.